Tosyn Magic, as I used to call you. I can't believe it's been 7 years. Actually, I was going to say that it's been 7 years since you passed away, but I actually want to say it's been 7 years since your body departed the world, but your spirit definitely still lives on, in so many ways, and we can see it. Whether it's in the way that your friends, your family, even Funke is trying to do something and maybe they're hesitating a little bit and you just hear that Tosyn voice that says, do it, go out and get it done. What's the worst that can happen? Jump off the cliff. Or whether it's like in those moments where we're not sure like if we should speak up about something and it's like, what would Tosyn do? Tosyn would advocate for herself. Tosyn would advocate for others. Your spirit has definitely continued to live on so powerfully in this world. And I think that that's just such a blessing. We're all blessed because you lived. We're all blessed because your soul and your spirit continues to live. Wow, it's been 7 years. 7 years of just missing you, 7 years of thinking about you at different points in time, no matter where our journeys take us, no matter how busy life gets. There's always those moments, right, where we remember Tosyn. Because how can you not remember Tosyn's magic? How can you go on with your life without remembering Tosyn's magic in those little moments? I remember just how, even when we used to work on projects together, we worked on a TV show together, and I just remember how Tosyn would walk into the room and just light up that room, in her own way. She wasn't loud, she wasn't overly boisterous or any of that, but there was a quiet strength, right? With just walking into the room and bringing your magic, which is why I call you Tosyn Magic, right? And I think that, yeah, those memories, they're just never gonna go away. They're there, they're always gonna live on. And yeah, it's been 7 years of ups and downs and roller coasters and plenty gists that many of us would have loved to give you, but we're thankful that you continue to live in our hearts and in love.
It's 7 years since Tosyn passed, and it's something that from time to time you remember how she was a very supportive person. In 2009, I started doing music, and Tosyn played this song so. Even years after the song had died down, she absolutely loved it, and she was one of the most supportive people of that project. She supported it without hesitation, without any sort of payment at the time when, people were taking things to support artists. And as a fellow Coca-Cola addict, we really bonded on our love for Coca-Cola. She was fearless, she was supportive, she was strong, and she was just an amazing person.
Hello everyone, my name is Muyo Ladoja. In sharing my fondest thoughts, memories about my cousin Tosyn, may her soul rest in peace. Tosyn was an incredible human being, and her strength of courage and her purpose in life always encouraged me, still encourages me, because she was like fire. She was always up and down and everywhere. You never knew when she was in great pain, but you knew when she had a lot of stuff to share. And for that, we're very, very thankful for her life. Tosyn, thank you for sharing yourself with us. Remember your strength, remember your courage, remember your passion.
Tosyn Bucknor, such a light, a shining star. We still feel you so presently, Tosyn. It's like you're here. Some memories truly are evergreen and present. I keep thinking how you will have thrived in this new world where influencers, content creators are doing so well. You were ahead of your time, Tosyn. Truly, you were a disruptor. Your mind was so creative. I keep thinking what a cool aunt you will have been to your Gen Z nephews and nieces and your young cousins. Aziza and Amira were obsessed with you. The coolest auntie. I never had to cajole them to visit you, Auntie Tosyn. Rest well. When Bucknor and Funke are going strong, God is with them. Sleep well. You will never be forgotten. Love you all.
Even when I think of Tosyn, with a what? I think of two things. I think of two of us worked together in about 2004 or 3 or on the Academy, which was a reality show, one of the very first reality shows. And I remember Tosyn with a book by the beach, in almost at a jar, just away, serene, in tune, in touch with the world. And the conversations we'd have about the things she wanted to do to change the world. And then I also remember my fight with Tosyn. Each time we would misspell her name, Tosyn with an I instead of a Y, for the future was of any of our own. But those two things are the things that define Tosyn: a fierceness to live life on her own terms, and the desire to make an impact in the world. And she did it in her own inimitable way. She wasn't a copy of anybody else. She didn't refer to anybody else. She was completely whole in herself. In the same wholeness I saw the first time I met Tosyn was hosted with Emma, the cultural night at the University of Lagos. And I thought, this is a fully realized human being, and she's barely 20. We miss Tosyn, but her memory remains in our hearts these many years after. And the legacy that she has established through these genes will continue to change lives through Funke, her sister, and through all the projects from the NGO. And thought we will never forget Tosyn. I will never forget Tosyn.
Ayeni here, Ayeni Adekunle. Hi, Tosyn. Just want to say I miss you. I've got our voice notes. I listen to them from time to time. I miss hearing your voice. I miss seeing you. I miss all our hangouts, spending time with you. I miss reading you. You are and remain one of my favorite writers, one of my favorite broadcasters. I miss listening to you on the radio. I have nieces and nephews, who grew up listening to you on the radio and who still ask about you all the time. I remember our discussions, our BlackBerry chats to WhatsApp chats. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Building BHN, and just trying to achieve all the things that we discussed and all the dreams, that we had. I wish you were here. I wish I could see you one more time. I wish we could hang out again. I miss your fire. I miss your stubborn spirit, your resilience, your creativity. And I thank Funke for keeping things going, for keeping the lights on, for pushing these chains, for pushing us to make this video. I remain inspired and encouraged by your passion, your brilliance, your talent, your energy. I hope we are doing you proud, your friends, your community, and I hope that we are able to make the most and the best of whatever little time we have left here. Love you, Tosyn. Bye.
Hi, my name is Aramide, and I miss Tosyn so much. Tosyn was such a light, and as a matter of fact, Tosyn was my first manager. Tosyn used to fight my label for me because they refused to release my music and let us have our way. But in the short period of time that I knew Tosyn, she impacted me in very significant ways. Tosyn made me feel and believe that I can do anything, I can meet anybody, I don't need to feel intimidated or anything. Tosyn gave me opportunities that ordinarily I would have struggled for, and yes, I miss her. I wish that she saw the person that I have become, and God bless her. God bless Tosyn. I'm so happy that I met somebody like that in my lifetime. I love you, Tosyn, and I miss you so much.
And I hope say you go brave.